I'm back again. I'm doing another video for you all to watch. God. I'm a bit stressed out right now because I just had a really bad driving lesson, so I'm going to try and not let that come across in the video because it's horrible. I hate driving, it's so scary. But anyway, so today I'm going to do a video all about my favourite drugstore products. So products you can get from Boots, products you can get from Superdrug. I've got 13. I wanted to kind of round it up to 10, but then I saw other things and I thought, well, people need to know about these. People need to know about these amazing bargains. I'm a massive believer that you can get really good products from Boots. I'm going to say Spoots then. Boots and Superdrug. You don't need to go to Mac and you don't need to go to NARS. I do shop at those because I love buying makeup, I love trying different products, but you don't need to go to Mac and NARS to get something good. You can get something good in Boots and you can get something good in Superdrug, in the drugstore. I think it's like American term is drugstore, but... So I definitely, don't think that Mac and all the other high-end brands are going to provide you with a definite good product, because they're necessarily not. I mean, some products fail, some products are really good, and that's the same with every single brand. So don't think, well, this concealer's MAC, so this is obviously going to be the best concealer, because it's not. And I don't know that for definite, but that's my opinion. So I'm going to show you all my products that I've got here for you, my favourite ones, and explain to you why I love them, and hopefully you will then feel the urge to go out and buy them because of the cheap price tag. So I'm going to start off with the foundation, and that is Revlon Colour Stay. It comes in 2 formulas. It comes for oily skin or for dry skin. I have the formula for oily. I don't actually use this foundation anymore, but because I don't have very oily skin anymore, my skin's quite normal. But when it was really oily, this was my go-to. Best foundation. It's one I've used on loads and loads of clients, and it's one every time I wear it, someone will say, what foundation are you wearing? It's a very high coverage, and it's very thick. I'll give you that, I'll tell you that. It's not a light coverage, but that's what people tend to like, isn't it? And I would say that this is the drugstore equivalent to Estee Lauder Double Wear. Probably not as long wearing, because I know that Estee Lauder Double Wear hasn't got any oil in it, which means that literally clings to your skin like a mother, you know what. So, it's not got as longevity as that, but the consistency and the coverage is very similar. It's very high coverage, and I just love this because it stays on my skin. It covers everything. It will cover your spots. It will cover your, your pigmentation issues, anything like that. It will cover those, and it will last all day. Next product is a powder. It's quite a well-known product. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte. This is about $3.99, and it's honestly one of the best powders I've ever used. It does the job. It definitely makes your skin matte. I've got 2 shades. I've got warm beige and I've got transparent. I obviously have transparent for when I don't want to add any colour, warm beige for when I do. Excellent powder, such a good powder for just mattifying your skin, keeping it in place. I do still have, I think, the MAC Studio Fix, and that was when I was just, wanting to invest in a higher end powder, and I honestly, a few times after using it, I could tell it was nowhere near as good as this. It was so heavy and cakey, and it just did the complete opposite of what you want a powder to do. It just caked up your skin, and then you were shiny, and no, I didn't really like it. So yeah, if you're looking for a cheap powder, Rimmel Stay Matte. The next is a mascara. It's the L'Oreal Miss Manga, and this is the Black Angel one, which means it's just a little bit more black than normal black. I don't really know how that works, but that's what it says. And I absolutely love this mascara. The wand wiggles. Wiggly wand! Oh my god. And so what I really like that, because you can kind of grip it onto your lashes and then wiggle it as much as you bloody want, and it's gonna really, it's a thickening mascara, like a more volumizing mascara than a lengthening. And I just love it. I just love it for really thickening up and darkening my lashes, because it is really black. I did once wear this and someone said to me, God, your eyelashes look so black, and I was like, wow, didn't know you could get blacker than black, but apparently you can with Mega Volume. With Miss Manga. So yeah, if you're looking for a really good volumizing mascara with a super, 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 super wiggly wand, then you got it. It's here. Okay, next, random again. This is a nail polish formula. It's the Rimmel Salon Pro Kate Moss. I'm going to try and hold up. This isn't all the colours I've got. I've got quite a few, to be honest, because I love these. The brush is really wide. If you're not into painting your nails, then turn away. The brush is really wide. I don't know if you can tell. And it just, you know, it allows a big application rather than a teeny tiny brush where you're there all day like 3/4 of the nail left. Not that any other nail polish has ever done that, but these are the colours that I have. I've got Ultraviolet, Moon, Punk Rock and Peppermint. These two are my favourite. Peppermint is my favourite because I just love like minty green, baby blue colours, and Punk Rock is like a purpley grey. I love that one. And the formula is great, like it will last a good week because it's Salon Pro, so it's supposed to be as good as what you'd get in a nail salon. And yeah, I really like them. I really like a lot of the other colours. I want to get more, but I have a lot of nail polishes. I don't really need any new ones at the minute. If you wanted to know about that, you probably didn't. Next is a highlighter. This is by 17 and it's the Instant Glow Shimmer Brick, and it comes in 2 shades. I would know because I work at the place that provides these. Why do I always mention that I work at Boots? Like, get over it, you work at Boots. And this is in the shade Gold Bronze, but there's like a rosy one as well, and I think when I'm at work I like to swatch them, and I always wish that I got the rosy kind of coloured one because I think that'd be better in my skin tone. But it comes with like 4 shades, and it's honestly one of the best highlighters I've had, honestly, without a doubt. Next is some brushes, and this will come as no surprise. Everybody knows what these brushes are, and it's the Real Techniques brushes. You honestly cannot go wrong with Real Techniques brushes. They're so affordable and such good quality. They last for ages. I've just got a few of my favourites here. These two are dirty, sorry. This is the buffing brush. I haven't actually managed to use this for ages because I use a beauty blender now pretty regularly. But this was honestly my favourite brush in the world. It's such a good brush for really buffing it in, getting a really nice coverage. Just a really nice brush, and I've had this now for over 2 years and it's still in tip-top condition. The other two, this is the contour brush. I love this for setting my under eye concealer. Such a nice domed shape, because you've got to remember, well, you don't have to remember this is just a tip. If a brush is shaped to contour, that's obviously to shape around a bone, and this is a bone here, like this under eye bone, so that really helps with that bone. I should have been a teacher at school because that makes so much sense. My dad got me a candle. How nice is that? TK Maxx. Next is another mascara. I've got the waterproof and the standard black version because I'm such a lucky person. I actually got sent this for free when I was working at Tesco. That was a boring fact. And this is a really, really good mascara for lengthening, so I thought I'd chuck in a volumizing one and a lengthening one. This is really good for kind of grabbing all your lashes, really lengthening them, getting them nice and long and fluttery and separated. And I honestly would say it adds a little bit of volume as well. It doesn't just lengthen, it's just a really good all-rounder mascara, and I would highly recommend it. Next, I have of every concealer I've ever tried, and I've tried quite a few because I quite like buying concealers to really brighten up under eye concealers, I mean. This is my favourite one. It is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age The Eraser Eye Concealer with Goji Berry and something I can't read. Haloxyl. It comes with a little sponge on the end, and it's just really good for, you know, getting right under there, getting all that kind of dark bluey purpley tones that are like under our eyes concealed. And I really like this sponge applicator. It feels like nice and soothing on the eyes. Next is a clear mascara that I don't actually use for mascara purposes. I use this purely to set my eyebrow hairs. I've tried MAC, I've tried Maybelline, Rimmel, just all sorts of little brow gels. And then I stumbled across this. And this is just a clear mascara from Collection. And I think it was like $1.99 at work when I used to work at Tesco. So I thought, right, well, I'll get it and try it. Comes with a really big wand. and I've never looked back. I've never looked back on clear brow gels. This is the best thing I've ever used to set the hairs down. It doesn't make them crispy either. So I just comb it through and I kind of brush up the little bit there, and it just sets them in place all day. And honestly, it's the best thing I've used. And before it, you know, I don't know how I coped, because I just love this stuff. Next is another foundation, and it's kind of 2 in 1, but the last foundation I want to talk about, and it's the Bourjois Healthy Mix range. So I have the serum one, and then I have the foundation one, which is that one. The difference in them is that the serum is a lighter coverage, more of a dewy coverage, and the foundation is more of a heavier coverage, a little bit more on the matte side. Next is a bronzer, and I'm really sorry, but it's going to look really scruffy, but it's the Bourjois Maxi Delight bronzer in the shade 2 Olive. And yeah, you can see I love it. You can see I love it. And it smells a bit similar to the chocolate bronzer. I'm sure you'll have heard of that if you've heard of Bourjois, the little chocolate bar bronzer. But it smells better, I think. And I just love this bronzer. It's a really, really nice warm tone, so I really like it. To kind of just put it here and warm up my face, and I put it along my hairline, and that's why I've used it up, because I use quite a lot of it. Okay, 2 things left. Next, second to last, is these collection glitter liners. Now, every time I wear glitter on my eyes, people always say, what have you got in your eyes? And I'm so excited to just tell them that it's literally a £4 glitter liner. So if you literally just get, so let's take this one for example, like a really nice gold or bronzy eyeshadow, and just put it all over your lid, and then you take the liquid dazzling, it says gel liner but it's not, it's like a liquid liner, and just dab it all over the top. Take your finger, your little ring finger, and just press it in. It literally looks like you packed a really expensive luxury gold pigment all over your eye, and people will want to know what that glitter is on your eyes, trust me. Okay, so the final product is a palette. It is the only drugstore palette I own, I think, eyeshadow palette, and it's one of the Makeup Revolution ones. Makeup Revolution is really like on one at the minute, isn't it? It's everywhere. But I remember me and my friend Liv from college, we were like looking at them and we were like, oh my god, we were so excited. And I remember the day we got them, we were just really happy about that. And this is the Eyes Like Angels palette, and I purely just got this palette for just lid colours. I didn't look at it and think, right, I can create a whole look with this palette, because the mattes in the palette, they're not that good, to be honest. And for the price, what can you expect? And for all those colours as well. But the actual lid colours, they're amazing. So just, you know, if you've got yourself some matte browns, then just take one of these and just pat it on. They're just lovely. Like, let's just I'm gonna swatch a few. It's olivey green though. And you can just, I hope you can see how like pigmented they are, and they're really buttery. And I think this palette was like £8, so you know, if you're looking for a cheap palette with just really nice shimmery, you know, a variation of colours, then Makeup Revolution is for you. Okay, so that is the end of my video. I hope that you enjoyed looking at all these products, and I hope that I've really helped, and I hope that I've convinced you that, you know, you can get good things in Boots and Superdrug. A lot of my things that I use are from Boots and Superdrug, honestly, I swear on my life. So yeah, if you liked the video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to watch more of my videos. Goodbye. So I bought this once. Excuse me. Hello?
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 Hello there, this is Bridget calling from Direct Response. This is a quick call in regards to a road collision you had a while back, is this correct?
I don't drive.
So you've never been a passenger in a road accident, madam, no?
No.
Okay, honey, that's cool. Thanks for your time. Bye now.
Bye. What the hell? What the...